Yes, students, now we are going to discuss neuron and neurolia. Starting with the neuron, what is the definition of neuron? We may say that neuron is the structural and functional unit of the nervous system having the capability of excitability and conductivity and is incapable of dividing. No mitosis occur in neurons. What are the parts of neuron? They are two parts, cell body and processes. There is a cell body called the soma and processes are one axon and dendrites. Maybe none, maybe one, maybe two, maybe more. So these are dendrites and here is axon and here is soma or cell body. Cell body or soma, the control center of the neuron. Its function is direct impulses from the dendrites to the axon. Dendrites are the afferent process of the neuron and axon is the efferent process. Axon, pathway for the nerve impulses from the soma to the opposite end of the neuron. Dendrites, fine hair-like extensions on the end of a neuron. Its function is receive incoming stimuli. Myelin sheath is an insulating layer around an axon made up of Schwann cells or oligodendrocytes. Myelin sheath is formed by the Schwann cells in the PNS and in the CNS oligodendrocytes. Nodes of dendria are gaps between the Schwann cells. Why these are gaps? What is their function? They provide saltatory conduction. That is situation where speed of an impulse is greatly increased by the message jumping the gaps in the axon. Here is soma, a cell body. Here are dendrites, and here is axon or nerve fiber. And nerve fiber is covered in myelin sheath. In myelin sheath, there are gaps. These gaps are called the node of Ranvier, and this provides saltatory conduction of the impulses in the neuron. Types of neurons. Neurons can be classified in many ways, but in anatomy, we consider these type. Sensory type according to function, sensory type, motor, and the interneurons. Sensory neurons, they receive incoming stimuli from the environment, and motor neurons, they located near effector organs and they carry impulses to effector organs from the soma to initiate a response. The interneurons are neurons that relay messages between the other neurons such as sensory and motor neurons. They found most often in the brain and spinal cord. This is the types of neurons. Motor neuron, these are sensory neuron, and these are interneurons. What is neurolia? How will you define neurolia? Neurolia is the non-excitable supporting tissue in the nervous system. What is the function of neurolia? Offers essential nutrients, includes oxygen to the nutrients, help create a myelin sheath. The sheath is important in functioning of the nervous system. It promotes the speed of the electrical impulses conduction, helps to maintain homeostasis within the neurons and destroy pathogens. It also helps protect the neurons and provides structural ability. What are the types of cells? They are microglia and macroglia. Microglia are small cells. Macroglia are large cells. Microglia are phagocytic cells. They engulf pathogens. These are like the monsters. Thus, serve a defensive role within the nervous system. They are present throughout the brain and spinal cord. Macroglia are large cells are the large neuroglia present in the nervous tissue. Moreover, they may be further divided into seven subtypes. based on their function and location. In these seven types, first is astrocytes. They are star-shaped cells found in the CNS. They provide structural integrity. They fill up the spaces between the neurons. They wind around the blood vessels and form the BBB, blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier is a structural mechanism that protects the neural tissue from harmful substances. So this barrier protects the brain. It blocks any undesirable substances from entering via the vasculature. Also conduct the metabolic exchange between the neurons and blood vessels. This is the picture of astrocytes. This around the blood vessels. They form the blood-brain barrier is formed by four. One is the food processes of the astrocytes. Oligodendrocytes make up the myelin sheath in the central nervous system. Ependymal cells, these are concerned with CSF, are of three types: ependymocytes, pterycytes, and choroidal epithelial cells. These cells are a part of CNS. They deal with aspects of CSF. Ependymocytes promote the free movement of the molecules between the neurons and the CSF. Pterycytes respond to alterations in the hormonal levels. It does within the blood-derived hormones. And choroidal epithelial cells control the chemical composition of CSF. This is the picture showing this is the microglial cells. Microglia, here are the astrocytes, here are the oligodendrocytes forming the myelin sheath in the CNS. And here we have ependymocytes. These are ependymocytes are responsible for CSF. Radial glial cells found in the CNS, they provide a temporary support structure. They do so for new neurons to latch on it. Schwann cells, like the oligodendrocytes, they form the myelin sheath in the PNS. This is the end. Now, thank you. Okay, and you may enjoy now. We are going to stop recording.